Welcome, gentlemen, and our fans, family, and faithful viewers. Let's go. Week 18, last week of the regular season before we get into playoffs. We're gonna make our weekly picks. As you all know, we have a little bet going between the three of us. The one who has the most picks at the end of the year gets an alcoholic bottle of their choice, and that the other two losers have to pay for.
There we go.
Um, so, Joe, we have a tally, or are we going to wait for next week at the very end of the season?
Stay tuned. We're gonna have the
Ooh.
final tally. Make maybe double check or double think your picks. If you're thinking about causing some controversy, he's like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick this team because no one else picked it. Double think about it again before you do
Are
that.
we gonna count? Are we gonna play through the playoffs?
No.
Okay, so
I think
regular
it
Yeah,
should be
season.
strictly for
regular
regular
season.
season.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
strictly
Okay,
for
Regular
regular
season.
season.
okay, good.
And to Joe's point too, for folks at home, if you're making your own picks through your work, whatever, bets, casinos, things like that, keep in mind a lot of teams are resting their starters this week too. I mean, not a lot, but a few. So keep that in mind
Mhm.
too when you're making some of these picks. You boys ready? Let's get into it.
Let's do it.
Roll it.
Starting week 18 this Saturday, January 4th, is the Cleveland Browns at the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore is giving up 20 and a half. Nick, why don't you go ahead and start us off?
1.5 years is ridiculous. That's like a college game.
It is a college
I'm
game.
gonna just take the Ravens straight up to win the game. It doesn't matter who they start. I think maybe it could be closer than we all expect, but I'm taking the Ravens.
All right, Joe.
I'm gonna take the Ravens, but the Browns will cover. Um, it's a 20 and a half point spread. The Browns will only lose by 19 points.
Yeah, I'm picking the Ravens. No other comment. So it looks like that one's the either the morning or early afternoon game, depending on where you're living.
Mhm.
The evening game is the Cincinnati Bengals at the Pittsburgh Steelers. Cincinnati giving up 2.5. Just real quick, I'm pretty sure Week 18 is all divisional games too, as well. So it should
They
be a
are.
good week. Yep, should be
I'm
a good
looking through it.
week for
Wow.
football. Joe, who you got? Bengals or Steelers?
I've been riding the Steelers coats here for the last couple of weeks, but I think I'm going to roll with the Bengals in the way that Joey Burrow is putting up MVP numbers, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, MVP numbers. I think the Bengals will actually take this game. I know the Bengals are favored, but I think this is an upset win in my opinion
All
for
right,
them.
I like it. Nick?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually agree with Joe, surprisingly. Taking the
You agree all
Bengals.
the time.
Taking the
Stop
Bengals,
it.
the Steelers are pretty much already in the playoffs, so the Bengals need to win and have a couple. Do they have to win to get in, right?
They have to win to get in and then
Yeah.
help from other teams. Yeah,
Yeah,
Hmm.
so I'm thinking
Hmm.
Joe Burrow is gonna make sure that that happens.
100%.
All
Yeah.
right, like it. Yeah, I'm going Bengals too. They're looking better the last couple weeks. Steelers have been looking worse the last couple weeks. So, and they're hungry for playoffs. So I'm gonna go Bengals as well. All right, next Sunday, first game for the Sunday, I should say, is the Carolina Panthers at the Atlanta Falcons. Atlanta giving up 7.5. I will go ahead and take this one. I'm gonna go with the Panthers.
Whoa.
Here's the thing, right? No one's gonna be resting. Panthers are just itching for a win. What better way to win against a division rival and smash their playoff dreams, right? Because I mean, even if the Falcons win, they need some help to get in. But if they
Uh,
lose, you know. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Panthers on that one. Nick, who you got?
can you ask Joe first? I want to hear
Joe,
Joe's
who you
answer.
got?
Aaron, you read my playbook. I'm picking the Panthers to win this game and cover the spread. The Panthers have been on scorching hot team the last couple of weeks. Bryce Young is finally figuring it out with I got a Thielen, Adam Thielen. And what better way for the Panthers, who have diabolically been one of the worst teams in football this year, than to go out with a win and spoil the Falcons' chances of getting to the playoffs. To your point, Falcons need some help. They got Michael Penix, the rookie, starting. I think this is his third game starting. What a bet! What a bang for the Panther fans. And my friend Dave, he's a Panther fan too. I for me, the writing's on the wall. The Panthers win this one.
All right, Nick.
Okay, because you said that, I'm actually going to take the Falcons. I'm going to take the Falcons for the Penix Jr. He's a sleeper, right? He's not supposed to be there, and he's there, and he's actually not playing bad ball. It's also in Atlanta. It's also in Atlanta. So they need it. They need it to try to even have a chance to win and get in. Yeah, I'll take the Falcons. Fuck it.
All right.
Get ready for Panther fans to take over that fucking stadium, baby.
Maybe I'll take the Panthers plus 7.5, but I'm picking the Falcons to win.
Okay. All right. All right. Respect it. All right. Next game, we got the Washington Commanders at the Dallas Cowboys. Washington giving up 6. Joe, who you got?
Commandos. It's
Okay.
absolute,
All right.
yeah. And I hope they beat the Cowboys by like plus 25 just to keep the streak going of home games. The Cowboys lose by plus double digits.
Okay. Nick.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the Commanders too, and I don't have
Yeah.
much more to add.
I think the
Yeah.
Commandos have to play for seeding still. I think
Yeah, they
can.
still, because they could drop to the Packers, but
Yeah. I'm going Commanders too. Not really much to say except for they're
My
the
guy.
obvious winners.
yeah.
Speaking of obvious, we got the Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay giving up 10. Nicholas.
Okay. I'm obviously gonna take the Packers. I just want to point out the Bears
Really?
are 0-7. The Bears are 0-7 away. We're playing in Lambeau. The weather's gonna be like less than 20 degrees. We're more tried and true in cold weather than the Bears are. They're not the frozen tundra. They're the frozen assholes. So
All right. Okay. Respect it. Frozen asshole. Remember that, folks. That's quotable on a t-shirt near you. Joe, who you got?
The frozen assholes. That must be a terrible poop they gotta take, man. That's what's hurt.
it's just really hard.
Yeah.
So Nick, help me out here, brother. Aaron Rodgers and the Packers own real estate in Chicago, right?
Oh God, here we go.
And that's been
Oh, my
transferred
God.
to Jordan Love, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But Chicago and the Bears don't own real estate in Wisconsin, right?
This is true.
Okay. Yeah, Bears are taking a deep dive off the fall of the pendulum with the frozen tundra. Packers are going to win probably by 55 points, if I'm being honest with you.
55.
Yeah, I think Jordan Love's going to throw for 410 yards before halftime when he gets benched. Just a rest.
I like that. I like
Okay. I'm taking the Packers.
that.
Yeah.
Let's
Way to
go.
create some drama there.
Yeah. All right. Next game, we got the Houston Texans at the Tennessee Titans in Nashville. Tennessee giving up 1.5. I'll take this one. I'm going Titans. I'm sure they're looking to, make a little stamp, on the end of the season. Houston's not looking that good. Titans can win games. I mean, obviously they haven't won much. They're like picking third right now. But I think they're gonna end the year with a win, beating the Texans. Joe, who you got?
I respect your pick, and I think the Titans are going to come out fighting strong. This is the last game to fight for. This is the last game. These players can prove they're worth a new contract on another team, In my picks, though, I think I'm taking the Texans. I think the Texans just want to solidify and make sure that they control their division and the outcome of that. And with or without an offensive line, I think CJ Stroud will figure it out. We got a close game, 16-12. Texans.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Nick.
Yeah, Tennessee's giving up what? Tennessee's actually giving up 1.5 points because they're home, right?
Yeah.
But I think Nico Collins and CJ Stroud just find a way to, get him the ball and let him make plays. So I'm taking the Texans.
And Will Levis will make a turnover or two, right?
Huh?
Will Levis will make a turnover or two, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. Duh.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I have to have a couple wild picks in here because I am last in our bet. So
you gotta take some Hail Marys here.
All right. Do we all pick? Yeah. Okay. Next game, we got the Jacksonville Jaguars at the Indianapolis Colts. Indy giving up 5. Nick, who you got?
Okay, so this is a good one. Thank you for letting me go first. The Colts just showed us that they fucking are inconsistent and suck sometimes, and the Jaguars still have a lot to prove to everybody that thought that they were going to be good this year. So I'm going to take the Jaguars.
All right, I like it. Joseph.
Yeah, I changed my pick halfway through the first show. I initially picked the Colts to win, but when I started talking myself into it about the Colts culture and the locker room and stuff, I was like, Matt Jones is going to try and prove he's going to be a starting quarterback potentially this offseason for another team. So I'm going to take the Jacksonville Jags as well. They're going to win this game and just they're going to show all out, show all the once again, all these players need to show they're worthy of a new contract on another team. I'm going to take
ETN needs
Jacksonville
to get it
Jaguars.
going, yeah.
Right.
And Aaron, you have to pick the Colts so you can win.
Well, it's a good thing that I am picking the Colts to win.
All right,
So,
there you go, my guy.
I think Joe Flacco's starting, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Could be his last
I
NFL
don't
game
know.
of his career. So, either
They
way,
Oh yeah, he's injured. My bad.
yeah. So, maybe he's wants to go out on a bang, beating a divisional rival.
Yeah,
Moving on.
fair enough.
We
Fair
got
enough.
the Buffalo Bills at the New England Patriots. Buffalo giving up 2.5. Joe, who you got?
I'm gonna take the Bills. It's reported that Josh Allen will be starting just to continue his starting streak. So I think he plays like a series or two, and then he's gonna
Yeah.
sit. But I think
Hmm.
Mitchell Trubisky, as much as he's done terrible stuff in his career, I think he's good enough to beat the Patriots in a game that doesn't mean anything for the Bills. So I'll still take the Bills with this one, and they'll cover
Okay.
the 2.5.
Okay. Nick?
For some reason, I feel like this might be an upset. I don't know. Fuck me.
No thanks, but thanks for the offer.
Not with that frozen
Fuck.
asshole.
Okay, yeah, I'll take the Bills too. Whatever, whoever plays, I don't care. Bills.
Yeah, that's how I feel, Bills.
Yeah.
Next game, we got the New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles. Philly giving up 3. It's my turn. So here's the thing, right? Philly is one of those teams that is resting their starters. Drew Lock and the Giants, Malik Neighbors, they look good. Maybe they're just gonna try to win another game. I'm gonna take the Giants.
Yeah.
Solely for the fact that the Eagles are resting, though. I just want to throw that out there, but I'm
I
taking the
respect that.
Giants. Yeah. Joe, who you got?
Yeah, I changed my pick this morning when I heard about all the players are sitting out, including Kenny Pickett for the Eagles. He was out of practice yesterday and today, and it sounds like he's going to be out with some bruised ribs this week. So they're playing their third string quarterback. I think Aaron, I'm going to flow with you. I changed my pick to the New York Giants.
Who is
I
that
think
third string quarterback?
Number 16 is his number. I don't know his fucking name though.
Yeah,
Let me look him up real quick.
probably some
Eagles.
practice squad guy. Nick?
In order to stay ahead
Tanner
of you
McKee.
guys.
Tanner McKee is his name.
Oh, McKee. Yeah. Oh, he did pretty good actually. He just played. He did not so bad. Oh shit. Oh shit. I wish I knew how much I was up by. Okay, I'm gonna take the Giants.
Just to push it. Yeah,
Just to
push
keep it.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
all right.
yeah,
All right, you know
yeah.
what? I respect the strategy.
Yeah.
All right, we got next game, New Orleans Saints at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay giving up 13.5. Nicholas.
Let's just get this all out of the way. We all think the Buccaneers are gonna win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
please slide,
Yep.
100%.
Okay.
Yeah, move on.
Another push.
All right. For first afternoon game, we got the Kansas City Chiefs who are resting their starters at the Denver Broncos. Denver giving up 10.5. Nick, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll take this one. I'm gonna go with the Broncos. The Broncos need to win in order to get in, and they're gonna put up a fight, especially against second stringers. So,
All right, Joe.
I second Nick on absolutely exactly everything he said. Broncos need to win. I'm taking the Broncos at home.
Cool.
My life.
I'm
yeah.
taking Chiefs. Fuck the Broncos. All right, moving on.
Fuck the
We
Broncos or
got
fuck the Chiefs? Which one are we fucking more? Jesus.
well, here's the thing, like going like this one, I'm going against you guys to try to get ahead, and I'm using my bias on this one because here's the thing, right? Obviously, it's a double-edged sword for me. Hate them both equally. Maybe the Broncos
Hate it or
even
love
more,
it,
but
right?
Even maybe the Broncos even a little bit more, but like in all reality, the Chiefs still win. Doesn't matter who's playing. Like, and the Chargers could get, they're probably going to get a wild card. I don't want to see three divisional rivals. So if there's a chance for one of them to get knocked out, I'm
Quick,
taking it.
quick point to your quick tidbit. Carson Wentz, the last time he played was the last week of the season last year for the Rams, and he won that game.
Well, see, yeah, like the thing is too is Carson Wentz is a good quarterback, so like don't count him
Quick point
out.
to both your
Nick,
guys' points is the Chiefs do have extra men on the field. They're in zebra stripes. So
Oh,
that's
Jesus.
true.
Yep.
That's
That
true
is
too.
true.
Absolutely.
well,
Absolutely. All
do we
right.
want to change our pick? No.
Do we want to revise
Well,
it?
moving on. We got the Los Angeles Chargers at the Las Vegas Raiders. Chargers giving up 4. Joe,
This is a sneaky game.
Sorry,
who
Aaron,
went
but I'm gonna
first? Who
take the
went first? Who doesn't matter. Joe, go.
Yeah,
I'm
Joe
gonna take
goes.
I'm gonna take the Chargers because the Chargers still need to play for seeding and just to confirm and that they're in the playoffs. So I'm gonna take the Chargers. This one. I'm sorry, dude.
All right. Yeah, whatever. Nick.
I actually am worried about this game. Highly worried. How much are they going to play their starters? Do we know? Because I think if the Chargers
I
play a full game with their starters, like Ladd and fucking Justin Herbert,
Did
they'll
they
win.
clinch? Have they clinched?
No, they haven't. I don't. Oh, actually. Oh, wait.
Yeah, they're in 6th seed right now. What is it? Broncos. If the Broncos win and they lose, I think the Broncos knock them out, don't they?
No, I haven't heard anything about the Chargers. I think the Chargers are confirmed to be in the playoffs, regardless win or loss or draw.
What? Look at that page. There should be like a X or a Y for clinch.
Yeah, come on, Mr. Joe. I got to pull it up. I don't know. Fuck
This
it.
is why we need
I got it right
producers.
here. I got yeah. Um, it looks like this
Are they
one doesn't
clinching?
have it. It looks like they are clinched though. Clinched playoff spot.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right.
I'm going to take the Raiders then. Fuck it.
Okay. I'm also going to take the Raiders just because it's the last game of the season, and this is a game that no matter how the Raiders season's going, they beat the Chargers last game of the year.
Clinch wild card
Okay.
Chargers, 100%.
Raiders Nation.
Yeah, Raider Nation. All right. Next game, Seattle Seahawks at the Los Angeles Rams. Seattle giving up 6.5. Nick, who you got?
Okay, Seahawks have no reason to win this game, and therefore they will not. The Rams are going to win.
Okay.
Okay.
Joe?
I think it's been announced that Matthew Stafford is sitting. Jimmy G will be starting, my guy. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Rams. I think Jimmy G is gonna have an explosive game with Puka and Cooper Kupp.
Yeah.
And just
Okay.
bury the Seahawks into the fucking ground where they belong.
Yeah.
I did not know that tidbit of information, so I'm changing my pick to the Seahawks.
All right.
Fair. Fair.
Fuck Jimmy G. All right, moving on.
Oh, the bias.
It comes out the last week for real. Like it's the last chance I get.
I understand.
Next game we got the Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets. Miami giving up 1. Do we even really need to talk about this one?
No.
We're not going to. We're all picking Dolphins unless Joe's going to pick the Jets. Just say yes or no.
Jets.
Okay,
Jets.
so Nick and Aaron pick the Dolphins. Joe picked the Jets.
This will
Moving
be
on.
the game. Yeah, this will be the game. Aaron Rodgers has a couple more touchdowns than Devontae to get
Santa
that number up.
Clara Niners at the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona giving up 4.5. I'm gonna take this one. I'm gonna pick the Niners.
You do know
They
Brock
look-
Purdy's out, right?
Yeah, I'm still gonna pick the Niners. Nick,
I'm actually going to take the Cardinals. I think Kyler Murray, he already knows he's trash, and the best part of Call of Duty, the double XP weekend is over, so he has no reason to play.
actually, he was playing good when it was double XP weekend.
Stop
Someone fucking did a stat thing for it. Joe, who you got?
Yeah, I'm taking the Cardinals too, with Purdy being out. Little tidbit of information I want to provide you guys. It's been rumored that the Steelers are going to be highly aggressive to try to get Kyler Murray this offseason if he decides to leave the Cardinals. He's still in the middle of his contract, but he has an opt-out. And the Steelers are going to be hyper aggressive to try and get him potentially. But I'm going
Because
to take the Cardinals to win this game.
they need 3 fucking quarterbacks.
Well, no, because Russ will get released. Justin Fields will sign with another team, and then Murray will be QB1.
If the Steelers push their way through the playoffs, he won't get released.
100% agree to you, but that's the rumor. I was very surprised to see that, but I'll take the Cardinals on this one.
All right. Okay. Last
Oh,
game
here
of
we
the
go.
week, last game of the season. Huge game, possibly game of the year for the regular season right here. What it comes down to is the NFC number one seed. We got the Minnesota Vikings at the Detroit Lions. Lions giving up 3. The over under for this one, gentlemen, is 55.5.
Yeah, shootout, dude. It's gonna be awesome.
So you know what, Nick? Why don't you take this one? This is your division. Let's see. Let's
All
let's
right.
hear it.
So if you guys watched our previous episode, regular episode instead of our pick episode, I was talking highly about the Lions and them deserving. They're deserving. Dan Campbell is a monster. He's the man. And I don't like the Vikings. I don't like the Vikings. I don't respect them. The way that they win is cheating almost. They're like the Chiefs to me. Like I just don't.
Oh God,
I can't respect them. Jared Goff is a better quarterback than Sam Darnold, I think, and I think he's going to prove that this weekend. Go Lions! Fuck, I hate that I have to say that, but
Yeah,
go
I
Lions.
know it's terrible, isn't it?
Fuck, it's horrible.
Joe, who you got?
Nick, I'm gonna record that and get that on the sound pack. Go Lions! Go Lions!
Fuck you! Shut up! God.
Oh my God.
It's pretty standard of you, honestly.
Pretty standard if you think about it. Pretty standard, Anyway, Jared Goff is going to throw for 397 yards. Sam Darnold's going to throw for 402 and 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. I'm taking the Vikings to win this game 52-47.
I knew you were in love with Scott,
Oh,
but I didn't
wow.
realize the extent of your love for Scott.
No, I'm part of the Sam Darnold fan club with Colin Coward that he started 5 years ago.
So you're taking the over?
Oh, 100%.
All right,
I'll take
Nick,
the over
I'm
on that.
sorry. I forgot to ask you. Are you taking the over under 55.5?
That's a lot, dude. If I could do like an alternate of like fucking 48 points, I'd do it. But yeah, sure. Let's ride with the over. Over in the Lions. Lions cover the spread.
All right. I been on the bandwagon all year. That continues. I'm pick Lions. We talked about it in this week's episode of the injuries coming out, but you know what? The offense is still hot. They still are able to win games. Dan Campbell is an excellent leader for that Lions team.
Oh.
I think they're going to pull this off. It's going to be a close game. I'm taking the over as well.
If I love it, if the fucking Vikings beat the Lions for some reason this weekend, neither the Vikings or the Lions go any farther than like the first, like whatever, first or second round. I guess split them up as like the seeds. They don't actually make it to the Super Bowl if the Lions lose.
Yeah.
Wow.
If the Lions win, they're still going to be my picks for
Valid.
Super Bowl, obviously.
Interesting take, Nick. All right.
All right. Well, you know what? That wraps it up, gentlemen. Week 18 picks are in. Let's see. Next week we will have a tallied winner. Joe, don't tell us in the text chat after the games. Wait for the episode to tell us who won.
Yes.
Oh, I'm not going to count it after the games anyway.
Well, kind of figured, but like just wait for next week and then we'll go over that. So
breaking news. Guess host won.
Do reveal.
All right. Thank you everybody for sticking around, watching us. Remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, talk to us. Who you got this week? Last week of the season. Let's go. Let's hear it. Thank you, everybody.
One love. Go Pack, go.